She goes, my mom is Wonder Woman. And then the parent would look at me strangely, not recognizing me, and I would go, you know, every mother is a Wonder Woman.
What is up, everybody, and welcome to Moms Can Wine Too. Today we have another Moscato d'Asti today, and we are drinking on the brand Nivole, if I'm saying that correctly. And of course, it's another sparkling wine. Y'all know I love my sparkling wine. So today we are trying a new, well, this is not new for me. This is new for our guest here. Yes, ladies, that is right. We have our first guest today. And before we get into that, let me finish the wine. Backstory on this wine. I found this wine when I went to a trip to Mexico, and it took me about a year to figure out what the hell we was drinking, but I was like, this is the wine that I need in my life. So I'm sharing this with y'all because y'all need to try it. And I'm for sure going to start putting the wine in the links below so y'all can tap into the wine, okay? And this is just a wine, another Moscato d'Asti that you can pair with your sweets, like your desserts, after you finish dinner, and just, you know, tap into that. So with that being said, let's get into our guest of the day. I'm going to let her introduce herself.
My name is Shay. I'm 27 years old, and I have 2 babies. I have a 5-year-old and a 1 almost 2-year-old boy and a girl.
Ooh, that's
Genesis and Halo. My babies see this. I love y'all.
Beautiful. I love that. How is it so far being a mommy?
It's amazing. Trial and error, like you said. We were just talking about that. But 5 years in, everything is going great. Good days, bad days. The good definitely outweighs the bad, for sure.
Most definitely. It be like that, though.
Yeah.
Especially being a parent, like, even though you 5 years into it more than I have, so it's learning experience, but that's crazy. It's crazy.
Definitely.
But before we get into our topic, I have some questions, a little icebreaker questions. Okay. And so the first one, it has to do with pregnancy. And this is something that most pregnant people didn't know, because I didn't know.
Yeah.
Or did you have, like, crazy dreams, like the vivid dreams?
Yes.
And so I want to know, like, what was your craziest dream?
Oh, wow. My craziest dream, it was really crazy. I'm scared to say it.
Oh, if you don't want to, you don't have to.
I don't want to scare the pregnant moms out there. It was a nightmare.
Oh,
it was a nightmare. It was terrible.
Let me see.
I got shot.
Oh, wait, never mind. You shouldn't have said that. Don't worry about it.
Okay, I was like, baby, it was bad. Like, I didn't like that.
Oh, what?
I didn't like that.
I thought you was going to say aliens or some shit.
No, like, it was bad. It felt so real, like.
Yes.
And it was nothing relevant to anything, so I didn't feel like, you know, but it didn't go with anything that was, like, going on in my life. But it was just still really vivid, and it felt so real, and I woke up shook. Yeah.
Oh, were you crying?
Absolutely. I ran straight to church.
What?
Like, no,
oh, my God.
Oh, my God, please.
Wait, with the boy or the girl? Your daughter?
My son.
Your son?
My son, yes.
Ooh.
I actually had, well, I don't know. Maybe we can get into it later.
Okay, all right. That's fine. We're going to talk about it. Okay, next question was, were either of your pregnancies planned?
Dang, girl. Let me take a sip. So, yes, my son, I was with his dad. We knew what we were doing.
Okay, true.
So he was. And my daughter, no.
No, so that was unexpected. Like, what the hell? Mm-hmm. Okay, understood.
Unfortunate circumstances. But, yeah.
It'd be like my baby since that place.
Yeah.
Definitely. Like now, we talked about this already, but what is your zodiac sign?
I'm a Libra gang.
Libra gang. Y'all know.
Libra.
Girl, what?
Yeah.
Y'all don't know how happy I am. Y'all know I love my Libras now.
Definitely.
Best zodiac sign out there. Y'all know. Don't act like you know, okay? Now, this don't really have to do with anything about being a mom, but the question is, do you have a type? And if so, what is that type?
And, like, my person?
Yeah, your person.
I typically don't. I'm more of like a vibe, like an energy kind of, you know, I ain't gonna lie, you can't look like any kind of way. Like, you gotta look like something.
Something, yes.
But I'm not too picky.
Okay,
I'm not too picky. I just like what I like.
Facts. I could second that, going off the vibes. Because I would say, yeah, if you look at my check history, oh my God.
All over the place.
Exactly. Well, yeah, nah, they all over the place for sure, for sure.
Yeah.
Crazy. Now, this is a looking back into the past as far as your younger self. Would you say that your younger self would see you in the position that you are right now as far as having 2 kids?
Absolutely not. I was the main one running around saying, well, I ain't having no kids. I ain't having no kids. I ain't having no kids.
Yep.
And baby, the babies is here. They here. The babies is here.
That's exactly how it was. I was the main one. I'm telling my friends, no, you gonna be the first one. You gonna be the first one. Look at me, the first one. Mm-hmm. That's exactly how it is. Talking all that shit. And girl, just all over the place. Now, our last question is, what is a story that you can't wait to share with your kids?
Oh, that's a really good question. A story I can't wait to share with them.
That's a tough one.
It is. It's a really good question. I think I know that I have big things destined for me. Mm-hmm. So I know in a couple years from now, maybe sooner, prayerfully within the next year or two, mm-hmm. I'm going to be very wealthy, you know. And I can't wait to tell my daughter and son how I'm here with me, my mom, mm-hmm. and my kids. I have 5 sisters, but everybody's back home. Oh, true, we were homeless for 3 days.
What?
And it sounds, 3 days?
But, yeah, but no. That's a lot, like, with kids. Like,
absolutely. Mm-hmm. And I wasn't working. My mom was working, but she was about to lose her job because she worked from home, but she had nowhere to set it up. Uh-huh. And how God just, he did it for us. And we magically had the money we had just got evicted out of our house mm-hmm. for some whole other stuff. But God gave us the money to get a hotel, have the U-Haul truck for 3 days, a nice hotel. Mm-hmm. And now we living on the water.
Period.
Put up.
Period. And so, y'all heard it here, girl. Period. We got to cheers that.
Definitely.
Congratulations. That's some big shit. Like, what? First of all, but my question, I have another question, even though it's not on the list. The way you just said water, where you from?
I'm from Baltimore.
Oh, okay. I just had to ask.
The way I said water?
Yes. I said, you can't be from somewhere up down on the south. No, yeah, no.
I'm from Baltimore.
But, we gonna most definitely get into that, though. But, I mean, shit, I did have a topic of the day, but now you got me wanting to just let you ramble.
Girl. I wouldn't know where to start.
If you want to elaborate, let's talk about it. As far as how that experience was for you and mm-hmm. being a mom and just, like, what was that like? Like, not feeling like you don't have anywhere to go.
Yes, it was so tough. I was working, but I think the club had got shut down for something. I think they were, like, renovating or something. Mm-hmm. And it just so happened to be, I put out the house after that, but I just so happened to have the money. Mm-hmm. But I felt defeated. Yeah. Like, because I came out here abruptly to help my mom. Like, something was going on with her, and that's how she ended up losing the house. She couldn't, take care of it by herself. Mm-hmm. So I literally I drove here mm-hmm. with my kids the 24 hours.
Good Lord.
And then this just happened, and I was just defeated. I'm like, God, I'm going to drop my Instagram because it's so long. Yeah. I don't want to ramble for too long, mm-hmm. but I have, like, a little story of how my tire had popped and just so much stuff like that. The enemy did not want me to make it here.
True.
And it's like I came out here and I'm homeless. I'm like, God, what is going on? Mm-hmm. Like, I just felt defeated. That's the best way that I can put it.
Dang. But do you feel like that a message from God? Like, he popped your tire, he making it hard for you to come here. Like, should I go back to Baltimore?
Definitely. I felt like, okay, so maybe I heard you wrong. You didn't want me here.
Exactly.
Like, was it too soon? Like, I wasn't supposed to come. Mm-hmm. But surprisingly, though, even through it all, I still had I had faith. Mm-hmm. Like, the faith of a mustard seed, like, that's really a thing. Like, I just knew. I'm like, nah, it's no way. Like, God didn't bring me here for this to happen to us. Like, we God's favorites. I got that tattooed on the back of my ear.
Exactly.
Like, it had to work out for us, and it did. And it was literally those 3 days, the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit.
Yes.
And he put us in our place.
Oh, that's beautiful the way you say that. That's crazy.
Definitely.
Wow. But I'm glad because most people, they just would have gave up. But
Yes.
you pushed through. Even if it was 3 days, that was 3 long days.
It
like,
was.
With 2 babies.
2 babies.
Girl, kudos to you. Like,
Thank you.
That's amazing. But let's go ahead and get into our topic. And today is really about, we're whining. We are whining about not, I wouldn't say people not raising their kids right, but it's just that people not exposing their kids to the right things. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I first want to touch on, what do you think is, when do you have certain conversations with your kids as far as how you treat people, or is that something that you should basically be doing for them to mimic as, like, you know, a role model, or, you know, something they see, because they be with you every single day, and it's like, why aren't you, is it a conversation, or is it just something you have to do?
I definitely think it's a little bit of both. Like I said, my son is 5. I talk to him like he's a grown man, honestly, because I mean, he understands, like, he's very intelligent, and I let him know, you know, what's right, what's wrong. Open the door, pull out the lady's chair, you know.
You always like chivalry.
Yeah, definitely, like the stuff that matters, and to, you know, just be kind and to control his anger. His dad has really bad anger issues. I'm like, that's not how you, you know, handle things, because he's seen a little bit. He was exposed to some things that he shouldn't have with me and his dad's relationship. So I think it's a little bit of both. You definitely have to show them, but they definitely mimic what they see. But I definitely think that they listen to you as well. Like, they know everything sticks with them.
True.
Even through the ear.
True.
So,
yeah.
A little bit of both.
That's
for sure.
Yeah, I feel the same way. And sorry, y'all, we have another guest in the background. It's My Pie is here, but she's occupied with Miss Rachel, so we shouldn't be hearing no noise, okay? Well, maybe. I don't know. But back to what I was saying, as far as teaching our kids right. And like you have a boy. I don't have a boy. I have a girl, and you also do have a daughter. But what do you say, because I was talking to my friend about this earlier, and this is like a touchy topic, but I feel like it's something that I want to do when she starts to get to that age when she's becoming curious and understanding stuff, and that's very young, like 4 years old, about it's crazy, I hate to say, but like private parts, because I was listening to something else, another podcast, and they were talking about it, and I feel like that is something that we like to dumb down, and it's something that we need to talk about, like being upfront about to our kids about what this is, who should be touching it, the real words about what it is. Like, it shouldn't be, I don't think I should be making up names with her about it, because let's say something would have happened and she talking to someone else about it, and they like not taking her serious because it's not like somebody touched my vagina instead of somebody touched my pearl. You get what I'm saying? Like, how you feel about that?
So I definitely, my son, he was introduced to his privates as his chicken.
That's understandable.
Yeah, but he knows, and obviously he knows from me, I don't like walking around the house naked or nothing like that. But he obviously knows the difference between our bodies. Good. But he know mine's just my girls. And he know you stay away from that. Like, that's your side, this my side. Y'all don't, my daughter and my son, they don't take, baths together and stuff like that. But he's pretty, I have a sad story. We all do, right? Yeah. So I definitely told him as well, he knows, should nobody be down there. Like, if it ain't the doctor, don't let that happen. True. And don't be touching no little girls. Because that ain't none of your business.
Yes, that is a big one right there.
Definitely.
I remember being in, like, elementary school, like, the little boys, they be running and, smack your butt and shit. I'm like, what? Yeah. This is crazy. We too young for that.
Definitely.
It was always that disconnect, but then it was like you was scared to say something because you don't want to be the eyeball out. Yeah. And I damn sure don't want her to feel like that. Like, if a little boy touch you, girl, it's over with. I don't care. I'm not
very
playing
much
that.
So. Very much
not at all. But you said that you don't give them a bath at the same time.
No, girl.
Why?
Because of their private parts.
Really? They were their siblings?
Yeah, obviously my daughter, she don't know, like, she's one.
Yeah.
But she's, be looking. And it's like, I don't know. I just feel like because of the two different genders, I just feel like, no.
Really?
It's just not. And you want to know why? I probably did it like twice. And my mom was like, girl, you going to jail.
Really?
And I was like, what? She's like, yeah, you can't have them in the tub together. And I was like, dang, all right. And once she had like, explained to me like that's just not right. Like they shouldn't be.
Really?
As kids, she said that. And I was just like, okay. Because whatever my mother said, go. She said it's
True.
wrong, it's wrong.
I mean, you gotta listen to your mama now.
I said, all right. And I never let it happen again.
So what about as far as like her dad giving her baths and stuff like that? Like how, or has that experience ever happened?
He's not around.
Okay.
Yeah. He ain't in the picture at all.
Okay, I understood.
It's just us.
True. All right.
Yeah.
I understand. That's good. That's enough said. It be like that sometimes. Is that well, you could tell me if I'm pushing though, but like how is that dynamic as far as him not being around for you?
Who, girl? So
Let me pull you up some more.
Yes, please. Because this gonna be a good episode. So like I said, I had my daughter under very unfortunate circumstances, so I was taken advantage of.
Wow.
And that's how I had my baby.
Okay.
And of course I had oh my God, am I gonna have her? Am I not gonna have her? And every time my mom was like, girl, you having that baby. Like, you go put that baby there.
True.
It's for a reason, whatever. But I'm like, but ma, she's like, no, like, you having her. So I ain't gonna lie, I made an appointment 2 times, but I didn't go. It didn't feel right. And so I had a second son. He passed away in 2023 after 7 hours. So I was mad every time I had a boy because I wanted a little girl. And surprisingly, my third one, again, the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit, my third time, it was my little girl. And so every time I look at her, I do go through the motions of, like that man, he did that to me, and then here she comes just running, smiling, just beautiful, and it's just like, okay, life just be life.
Yes, dang, that is a lot.
The blessing in it all, I'm still trying to figure it out, honestly.
Yes,
but
I mean that's a lot. Like
it is,
and you're only 27. You still young. We young, even though you're older than me, but you're young.
Yeah.
Like having to experience that. That's a lot. Have you been to therapy?
Thank you. I think I just took this from you and didn't say thank you. I'm sorry.
Like, you're okay. You're fine. I'm not tripping. But have you been to therapy to like?
I have. I was I pregnant with her when I was going? I think I might have just had her. And it was actually over the phone, and it helped. It helped a little bit, but I don't remember what happened to him. I think, they switched me over to another therapist, and I didn't like it. But I did do it for like 2 or 3 months, and it did help. But I probably should go back. I think I should go back.
If you think you
I
should,
still have
go
some
ahead.
healing.
Yeah,
For sure.
for sure. But also, it's something you could do on your own time too, unless you feel like you just can't get there with yourself.
Yeah, because I feel like with me, I can't necessarily heal myself because it gives like staff meeting in my head. And I think I don't know if it was a podcast or a church or somewhere I heard it, and they're just like, don't be listening to that voice in your head. Not so much of your intuition, but it's just like, can't even remember what she said, but it was just like I was just confusing myself and kind of talking in circles. Like, I don't know if I just need like a second opinion or,
It's just another voice in your head,
yeah.
not just yours.
Yeah, pretty much.
Basically,
Yeah.
Be like that. That's how I be feeling sometimes. But even though like I feel like I am an open book, but with certain stuff I do go in circles with myself as well.
Definitely.
So
That's exactly what it is. Perfect way to put it.
Yeah. But I also be needing somebody to really put me in my place. I feel like not just have a conversation, but also tell me, put your foot down with me. Like, don't sugarcoat, because I'm kind of a little stubborn here. Like, you're a Libra too. Like,
Very much so.
what it say, where it goes. Like, what we say it goes. So it's like, I need you to put a little gas on the pedal now.
For sure.
For real. Okay. I guess I got something to say, y'all. But what else were we saying? All right, let's see. Let's take a break because we gotta check on my pie, okay, guys? So we shall be back. Are back in action, ladies. So let's talking about, because this is all something that I can't relate to as far as financially of a child, because my dad, support, like as far as my father, my brothers, and so what do you have to say as far as that aspect of having a child for people that are thinking about having a child or pregnant, that kind of thing?
For you said the financial part?
Yeah.
Oh, you gotta keep that money for the rainy days, because baby, it rains. It rains, and when it rains, it pours. They always need something. They growing out of something. The baby milk, the baby food, the clothes, like everything. You gotta stack your money. Like it's hard, but it's not hard, because I'm the type of mom where, and my mother get on me about that all the time, I go overboard. Like their birthday parties and Christmas and all of that.
It's just big.
Just big. They always in design. Only on holidays. They don't wear that stuff to school. But holidays, birthdays and stuff. And I had to learn, like, my son, he don't be liking that. I want to wear Black Panther. I want to wear Spider-Man. You don't got to do too much for kids.
Yes, preference.
You don't have to do too much.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, right? I learned the hard way, because I was just wasting money, and all that stuff is just sitting in my closet.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm glad you told me that, because sometimes I be in the back of my head, I be like, oh, this I want to do it, but I'm like, she's only gonna be like, she outgrowing this stuff now.
Definitely.
Like they grow so fast. I tell y'all that a million times. Like they get huge. Oop, she finna siren y'all, maybe. She getting it. But yeah, that I'm glad you even said that, because I just feel like when you do get pregnant, like I told y'all last episode, you need to be more than financially stable to have a child. Like, as far as support Definitely. Is one of the biggest things, because like she said, those rainy days, they're gonna come and they're gonna pour. Like, they're gonna pour as far as anything you could think of, emotionally, physically, mentally. Like, you can never be prepared for a child at all. Like, oof, girl, it's a lot. I don't even know how to say it for real. Yeah, it's just so much to deal with. And so, what do you cause dang, I lost my train of thought. Do you have any questions for me?
I don't know. We already kind of just had a little conversation on the side. How do you like being a girl mom? I've always wanted to be one. I told you that. So you got lucky. Your first one's a girl.
Girl, what? I mean, let me tell you how I was so convinced I was having a boy.
Yeah.
I was so convinced I was having a boy.
Did you want a boy?
I didn't want anything.
Okay, you didn't really matter.
I didn't. Let me not say I didn't want anything, but I didn't have a preference.
Yeah,
I didn't have a preference about whether she was it was a girl or a boy. So I was like, okay, bet. But and something in me was like, okay, it's a boy, it's a boy. So the day we popped the balloon and I saw pink, I swore it's like, what the fuck? I'm like, what? Yeah. I'm gonna have a daughter, and being a girl mom so far, it's cool. Like. Yeah. I'm more so worried about. I tell my friends this all the time. I'm more so worried about when she get here. Like,
oh yes,
because
I try not to think that for real.
I think about it too much, because I'm like, I know the experiences that I've been through, and what my mom doesn't know. Let me say that. And I don't ever want her to feel like she can't come to me. So
definitely,
but I don't want to overwork it to the point where it's like I'm pushing it too hard, you get what I'm saying, for her to come to me about stuff. But I just don't want that dynamic at all. Like, that's my worst fear, because the stuff that I've been through that my mom don't know about. Girl, oh my gosh,
I feel that.
I'm scared for that, because eventually I'm gonna have to talk to her about it, because I can't let that keep going on without her knowing. But it's scary. It's very scary. Oh shit, look at me, y'all. Tripping. Hey, you want to put you up soon. But in the meantime, how does it feel for you to be a boy mom?
Ooh, honey. My ladies that's pregnant with them boys, hold on tight, girl, because you about to go for a ride. Jumping on couches, flipping, throwing balls everywhere. And I used to think my son was bad, but I'm starting to learn. Like I said, I have 5 sisters, so I'm used to girls. We play with dolls, we sit down, do hair, makeup. He's not bad, though. He's just a boy.
He's just active and reckless, very reckless.
Yes. But, that baby boy is going to love on you. What? My baby is obsessed with me, and it's just the sweetest thing. He's he's a mama's boy. Like, he don't play about his mother at all. Even when it come down to his father. My baby don't play about me.
Period.
And that's probably my favorite thing. Like, he really is just, he don't play about me. And I love that for him.
Thanks. I can relate to that. As far as my nephew, like, seeing him with my sister-in-law, it's like, what is wrong with me today? Oh, my gosh, y'all. I'm so sorry. But seeing my nephew with my sister-in-law, it's like that love of a son for his mom is so different. And so, I'm glad you brought that up, because it's like, how do you feel when people say, like, that boy-mom dynamic? Like, are you that type of mom where if he were to do something with a female or in school, are you always coming to his defense, or are you going to put him in his place? Like, you were wrong.
No. I'm not playing with my baby. If he was wrong, he was wrong. Like, I want to raise him up to be like how I wish these other men would have treated me. Like, we ain't going for that. You don't put your hands on nobody. You don't disrespect nobody. You know, like, the basics. I'm not going to pacify him to where as though he going to be 30 think he's still living in my house.
Oh, no.
Like, no. Right is right, wrong is wrong. You're going to provide. And that's just how it's going to be.
True.
Very much so. I'm not always taking his side at all.
Good. Because I wouldn't say, because that's kind of, I don't, it's a hard topic to get into, but I've experienced that and seeing it from the other side. Like, my mom doesn't do that with my brother, so seeing a mother do that with her son, where he's wrong in every situation, whether I talk to them about, it's like, like, what's really going on here?
Right.
Like, I don't like that. I don't like that.
Yeah.
It's a very weird dynamic.
It is.
Very weird.
Yeah.
But one day I really want to have an episode strictly, like, one episode strictly for, like, girl mom, and then one episode strictly for, like, boy mom.
Definitely.
Like, but from two different perspectives. Like, one mom that has, like, a different kind of dynamic with the dad, and then, like, you get what I'm saying? Like, that kind of thing. Just so people can hear different perspectives, because everybody isn't like that. Like, just like you said, you're going to put him in his place. That's your son. But at the same time, there's some women out here that don't feel like that. Like, oh, no, like, my son, right? That's
just my baby. Like, and then comes in the entitlement, and then you'll never be a man at that point, because it's just
little boy.
Yeah,
and they be stuck. Like, they think, oh, because I have money, money does not make you a man
at all.
They're very confused, especially out here in Houston. Oof.
Like, for real.
Come on now, you gotta know who you dealing with, bro. This is crazy out here. That's why.
Very much so.
We're just having fun. That's all. Yes. When it comes down to these men, we're just having fun. But
very much.
Now that I was listening to something else, somebody was having a conversation about that, and it was saying, like, they know moms. Moms are probably the number one people that they know were gonna keep a nigga. Like, we rotated niggas in and out. But I felt like that was very conflicted, because in my mind, I don't want my daughter to see that. Yeah. Like, first of all, I feel like you should be bringing men that you're just playing with, having fun with around your kids in the first place.
Absolutely.
But especially as a girl, like, think about her mom seeing multiple men coming in and out. Like, she's gonna think that's okay. Yeah. So, like, what's your take on that as far as, like, moms just being able to they love the mamas.
Ooh, yes, girl, they do.
They do.
They do.
That's so crazy.
This is gonna go viral.
No.
No. I do have I don't bring everybody that, I play with around my kids, absolutely not. But when me and my son's dad separated, one of my exes ended up coming back around, and he's basically, he's a stepdad. Not basically, he's a stepdad. And he's still around, even with the people that I date. He's still around. Like, he still does for both of them. Like, that's just, it's weird, because it's like we're not even together, and he even has a girlfriend, but we still just have that relationship. He look out for my babies, and it's just a respect thing. He knows my situation, and it's a different type of love, I guess.
True. But how does the girlfriend feel about that?
Oh, she hates it, of course.
Sound like a mean girl.
she hates it. And I mean, I get it because dang his kids.
Especially, and yeah, put yourself in that, like, if your nigga was fucking with his ex and her babies, like, ooh.
Yeah. He ain't like,
It's tricky, because I get what you're saying, but it's like, what happens when they get married? Like,
I know,
and
right?
when they have their own kids, like.
And I don't know if it's contradicting to say I respect his situation and he kind of, like, do for my kids. But it's still, I do respect that. Like, we don't, like, sleep around, nothing like that. Like, it strictly is, he just help out with the kids. And that's if I, like, need anything. Like, he ain't, obviously, I'm here now. He ain't shipping diapers or nothing like that.
Yeah.
But, birthdays, holidays, just little stuff like that. So, I mean, I respect it. If it ever came down to it and, he ain't stopping it, what I'm going to do?
Yeah.
If he wanted to stop it, then
you can stop. Like, it's cool.
I really get it. Because if it was me, I would, want the same
way.
respect. But, I mean, if he don't want to stop helping the babies, I don't really know.
That's tough.
Is.
It is. It's very tough. So, have y'all ever, like, you and the girl ever had a conversation about it?
Mm-mm.
No? Y'all never talked? No, okay.
No, not at all. I don't even know what she knows, honestly.
Oh, it's my, like, that kind
She
of
knows
thing.
about me.
Mm-hmm.
All of them know about me. But, I don't know. They just know.
They do.
They know.
You're a woman. I'm a woman. Like, we know.
They know.
Trust me.
Yeah.
Damn. But, I mean, this might be a little tricky question, but do you feel like you and him could ever, like, reconnect in that sense? And I'm saying it's tricky because the way you answer that is going to answer the question as far as whether how long he's going to be like, that dynamic is going to be going on for real.
Oh, my goodness. To be honest, I feel like that's my person. I think, timing is just everything. And we've been around for a really long time. So, I don't know. I really feel like that's my person.
You do?
I do.
I mean, it works like that. Sometimes.
I do.
You have to experience other
There's
people
so
to
many
know
other words.
who's your person and who's mine.
Yeah.
So.
But it could also be, too, because that's kind of like all I know.
True.
Like, it's been probably almost 10 years
of
a relationship.
Long time.
Yeah, so it could be that as well. Like, just, like the history behind it and all of that kind of stuff.
But so, like, if you meet somebody new, like, I wouldn't say, like, I did. But if you meet somebody new where that experience is so different, like, it's like, I'm on top of the world when I'm with you, like, is it going to be different? Like, no, it's like, oh, that's not my person for real. I'm just saying that type shit.
Yeah.
True. That's understandable. It be like that. You just got to experience. That's why I just watched another video about dating, and she was like, oh, okay. Ma, you okay? You good?
She's like, yeah, I'm good, y'all.
Okay. Well, what was I saying? Oh, the video about dating and how important that is, so you can learn like what you do and don't want. And that's why I feel like you say, because you know him for so long, like I think it might be that one person that you meet tomorrow. It's gonna be like, oh shit, she was right.
Yeah. It's a runner up.
Oh, it is.
It's a runner up.
Okay.
Let's see. We was just talking about that.
Oh, the Zodiacs? Oh.
Yeah.
But you saying that's throwing up. Ooh, okay, all right. I'm gonna let you have that.
I don't know.
You gotta experience him a little more. How long has this runner up been around?
Yeah, I do, for sure. I just met him. I only been in Houston since October, but we probably ain't locked in until probably like November.
Oh, that's fresh.
End of November. So it is.
Yeah, you
but
got
I feel like
some
a
time.
lot has happened in that little bit of period.
Bad
but he's also
or
done
good?
good and bad. But he's definitely also done a lot. That's the second man that I have had around my babies, other than the stepdad and my son's dad, of course.
Okay.
But he set the ball too.
True.
When it come down to the babies.
True. That's good.
Hi.
Alright, that's good. Having somebody, because you know niggas be quick to scream, oh, I'm not fucking with no bitch to have a baby. And be the main ones, what they need, this and that.
Okay.
Like, Come on now. Ain't nothing. I'm gonna say this. Like, nothing is wrong with dealing with somebody with kids because, well, hold on before I say that. Because I'm talking from the mother of my daughter's dad's child, basically. I hate saying baby mama, baby daddy, so we gotta come up with a word for that. But speaking from that standpoint, like, I can understand why women don't mess with men that have kids, but from a women's standpoint, like, as a man, you just have to know who you're dealing with, like, what kind of woman you're dealing with, what's the dynamic of the relationship. Definitely. Like, not saying getting people business, but you just gotta know, like, for real, because you know some people just delusional. You second that mind. Yes, the delusion. But it ain't me. She know who it is. Like, it be like that. But as far as anything else is concerned, you want to tap in about anything else? That's really all my. We just talking.
I know, right? Rambling. It's a Libra thing.
Yes, it is. Just ooh. Let me see if I got anything in my notes for her. Where else? Ooh, what about the societal standards that people put on moms? Like, as far as what's something I constantly hear. I don't know. It's just so much.
It really is.
It is so much to think about.
It really is. They do have, like, so many high expectations because we're moms, right? We have the babies. You got to raise them this way. You got to be this way. Dot your I's and cross your T's. But it's no book to this. Like, we're literally just waking up. Even me, 5 years in, you're 15, however many years you've been a mom. Like, you never know. Life just be throwing it at you every day. And you just got to catch it and be like, okay, game plan. Like, this what we going to do. Like, you just got to figure it out. So I say fuck all of them. Like, just do what you do best. And the main thing, just love on your babies.
Facts. That's what matters the most. Who care what these people have to fucking say?
Honestly, it's honestly not even a finance thing. Love on them babies and support them babies.
What's T, girl?
Yeah, she said, my mommy love me, right?
T. Yeah. She said, not right now, you got me in a stroller, girl. But, well, we almost done because is acting crazy. But I think, I left my book at home. Y'all know I have my question of the day for everybody to, reflect on. But the question, I remember the question because I read it before I came. And it was, what is your greatest extravagance?
My greatest extravagance?
Yeah, so what was I thinking as far as like what the heck that meant? My train of thought is out the window. Hold on, let me see. I think I got it in my notes. Let me see. In the meantime, enjoy the coughs by my, I don't know what's going on because she don't have anything in her mouth. My pie. Is everything okay over there, girl? But anyways, as far as your greatest extravagance, like what is, let's say something you're like most proud about, like your biggest accomplishment, basically.
As a mom.
Oh no, general.
In general, I think my biggest accomplishment, honestly, would be not giving up. Something as simple as that, because as I mentioned, my baby that I had that passed away, like I had a whole funeral, like I had like buried him and everything, and just all of the things that life throws at me. Depression is real. I suffer from depression time to time, and I can say that, I admit that. And it's so many times, girl, I just wanted to be gone. Yeah. Like, and if it wasn't for my babies, I feel like that's why God gave me my babies. Because he's like, no, like, you ain't going to go until I say it's time for you to go.
Exactly.
And you just got to hold on, y'all. Hold on and pray.
Yes.
Pray to the Lord. Get some therapy. Whatever works for you, just don't give up. Don't give up. It's a bigger picture.
Yes, it always is.
Yeah, for sure.
Do that self-reflection. That was good. That was great.
Yeah.
But nah. But with that being said, ladies, this is the end of our episode today. I hope y'all enjoyed our first guest. Cheese, we did it. We was both in here nervous. That's why I keep wasting this damn train. But nah, for real. Make sure y'all go subscribe to the YouTube. We have visuals going on. A lot of y'all, I'll be looking at the numbers. A lot of y'all do listen on Apple Podcasts and Spotify. But if y'all want to see visuals and everything we do, I do have the YouTube at Moms Can Wine Too. And I think it is TOO, okay? And don't forget to get those emails rolling in. Y'all can send me stories, questions, advice, whatever y'all have to say. Send it to the email at momscanwine2@gmail.com. I'm going to have the wine of the day in the subscription below. And I hope y'all enjoyed our beautiful guest today.
Thank you for having me.
Yes, I hope you had a great time.
I did. This was
did.
better than I expected. I knew it was going to go good, but girl, you turned it up for real.
This wasn't nothing for real.
Yeah.
You're going to have to come back for sure.
Yeah, definitely.
But I hope you ladies are doing great. Just to remind y'all are doing a great job. I'm proud of y'all. Great mommies. If y'all pregnant, y'all gonna be great mommies, okay? So thank y'all for watching. I love y'all. Bye. Mwah. Alright, now we gotta stop it.